All right, so here we are at Pilates Plus for the actual 10-minute routine that we're going to challenge people to do for 30 days. Ethan Richardson, owner of Pilates Plus, there he is,
Good evening,
is
everyone.
going
Thanks for
to
joining us.
take us through pilatesplus.net. If you want to find him, he's at 3300 Monroe. I am John H. from Healthy Edge Magazine. We are at fitnessedgemedia.com. Ethan, take it away.
Right, everyone. So we're starting here with our hands by our sides, palms down, long spine, knees bent, feet flat on the mat. Take a little bit of space between your feet. Just a little bit of space, and your feet and knees are parallel. Good. And beginning with a nice deep breath in through your nose, I want you to rock your pelvis forward, turning your tailbone towards the floor with a big exhale. Tuck your tailbone back. Inhale, rock it forward. Big exhale, slowly rock back. Not moving the back at all now, just the hips, just the pelvis. Inhale forward, and exhale back. And each day you can begin with a few of these. And this is something great to do too, even if you just have a sit back at work, find a spot to lie down behind your desk for a couple minutes. Just a little bit of pelvic rocking, get you through those last few hours. All right. Now we're going to move into our pelvic curl, or our bridging. So you're going to tuck that pelvis back. I want you to really think about reaching the tailbone out through the back of the knees. And inhaling, you're going to slowly peel your spine up off the mat, one vertebra at a time, reaching out through the back of your thighs. And with a big exhale, slowly roll down. And you really want to keep that pelvis tucked back the entire time, on the way up and on the way down, having that sense of length out through the base of the spine, making more space in between each vertebra. And again, tucking back, lengthening out through your tailbone, slowly rolling up. Working the abs, working the back of the thighs. Exhale, slowly roll down. Your goal here is to bring your hips all the way up, and some open hips, 180 degrees of your hips without arching into your back. And you're going to come as close to that as you can. Tucking back, reach out, slowly roll up. And slowly roll down. For your 10-minute workout, about 5 to 6 of these. And we're going to do one more. Tuck that tailbone, feel the length through the spine. Inhaling the whole time you're rolling up, so always moving breath when you're moving your body. Exhaling the whole time you're rolling down, completely filling, completely emptying your lungs. And now you're going to relax back to your neutral pelvis, so again, feeling that nice long spine. This time we're going to keep the pelvis still. So inhaling, you're going to draw your right knee in towards your chest. And exhaling, you're going to slowly lower it back down. And switch sides. Inhale, lift the left knee. Exhale, slowly lower it back down, focusing on keeping stable hips, no wobbling side to side, no rocking back and forth. And maintaining that nice, what we call neutral spine. So the back, the arch in your low back is not increasing as you lift and lower. Supported with the abs. Good, this is great for hip mobility. And now we're going to turn it into even more ab work. So lifting one knee, as you exhale, you're going to bring the other knee up to meet it. So you're coming up into what we call tabletop. Usually you have 90 degrees of your hips and 90 degrees of your knees, two right angles. And you're going to take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, I want you to really pull into your belly, feel that support in your abdomen. And now on your next inhale, slowly lower just your right foot. And as you exhale, draw that knee back in towards you. Feel the bottom of your ribcage pulling down towards your pelvis, your belly button pulling down towards your spine as you breathe out. Switching sides, lower the left, exhale, draw it back in. And switch. Focusing on your breath, on the stability in your pelvis, and on a smooth, controlled, fluid movement. And now returning both legs to the tabletop. You're going to squeeze your inner thighs together, so connecting your legs. Inhaling now with lots of breath, you're going to lower both feet. And with a big breath out, you're going to draw both knees back in towards you. Pull your belly button right down to the floor. Pull your ribcage down to the top of your pelvis. Inhale, lower. And exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. And exhale, lift. And inhaling, slowly lower both feet to the mat. And rest for a moment. So once again, about 6 of each of those. Now take a little space between the feet and knees again, but keep them parallel. Keep your hands by your sides. You're going to take a deep breath in, and forcefully blow that breath out. Feel the movement down in your ribcage. Feel the ribcage glide down towards the pelvis. Now in the next breath, we're going to use that movement to come up into a nice curl. Take a deep breath in. Start your exhalation first. Feel the ribcage start to move and squeeze up into a curl, lifting your head and shoulders, gazing out over your knees. Lift your hands slightly off the mat. Inhale in place, and exhale, slowly lower back down.
just tuning in, we'll archive this on Periscope.
And again, take a deep breath in. Start the exhalation, come up into your curl. This time you're going to stay up in your curl. So keeping your gaze fixed out over the top of your knees, you're going to move only your arms now. Inhale, arc your arms up. Exhale, arc your arms back down. Don't let your chest move, don't let your head move. Inhale up. Exhale down. Take a moment here to make sure you're not squeezing your butt. And inhale up. Thinking about keeping your head, exhale down in line with the rest of your spine. So there's a little space between the chest and the chin. Head's not back, chin's not on the chest either. 2 more, up and down. And 1 more, up and exhale down. And slowly lower your head and shoulders down. Relax for a moment. We're going to give you our quick go-to stretch here for ab work. Bring your arms out to a T, drop both your knees to one side. Bring out your abdomen. Take a little stretch of the hips. 1 breath here. And knees now to the other side. Good. Okay, you're going to bring your knees back to center. Straighten your legs out. You're going to roll over on your belly for a moment. It really will just be for a moment or 2. You're going to bring your hands underneath your shoulders so your elbows are high and back. Your legs are together, the tops of your feet are resting on the mat. Now, as you inhale, I want you to think about reaching your elbows towards your feet and slowly start to lift your chest. Exhale, continue to lift, keeping your bottom rib in contact with the mat. And inhale, exhale, slowly lower down. So we're focusing just on the upper spine here. By keeping that bottommost rib in contact with the mat, you're going to guarantee that you stay out of your lumbar spine. And again, inhale, slowly start to lift. Exhale, continue to lift. This down, shoulders back, reach your elbows back. Good. Inhale. Exhale, slowly return to the mat. And 1 more here. Lengthen out, slowly lift. Exhale to deepen. Feel your bottom rib against the mat, against the floor. Feel the length in your upper spine. Reaching the shoulders off the ears, slowly lower back down. Good. Okay, now you're going to push yourself onto your right side, so you're facing over there towards John. And we didn't do this one, but you guys have the principles, so we didn't do this in the preparatory session. You guys are all going to rock it right now. You're going to prop your head up on your hand, on your elbow. Your hips are perpendicular to the floor. Your knees are straight, and your feet are a little bit forward to the hips, so you have a little bend at the waist. Bring your left hand down on the mat in front of your belly. And inhaling, once you lift your top leg slightly off your bottom leg. Inhale, swing it forward. And exhale, reach it back. So we talked a lot about stability in our preparation. You want to maintain those hips perpendicular to the floor. You want to maintain the shape of your spine. So if you feel that your low back is pressing forward, arching, you're going to take a smaller movement or more breath. Find a way to draw your abs in a little tighter. You can do about 5 of these, front and back. And now stacking your legs one atop another, you're going to lift and lower to a hover. Not lifting too high. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Keep the bottom leg on the same plane as, or the top leg on the same plane as the bottom leg. And want you to really feel both sides of the thigh here. So feeling both the inner thigh working, making a nice, smooth, controlled movement. Keeping those hips parallel to the floor. So bring your feet forward just a little bit more, and your bottom leg stays down. So just up, and down. Up, a little higher, and return to that hover. Good, and 1 more. And slowly lower down. Good, you're going to roll over onto your other side. Find that position, long spine, those hips perpendicular to the mat. A little bend at the waist, bringing both feet forward. And that right hand is on the mat in front of your belly. Lifting your top leg slightly off the bottom leg. Inhale as you swing it forward. Exhale as you reach it back. And your focus here is really on the reaching back. It's easy to bring the leg forward. So don't worry about coming too far forward. Focus more on really reaching the foot back while maintaining that stability in your spine and hips. That's right, this move. Reach back. Big exhale. Good. Okay. And now stacking the legs one atop another. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower to a hover. Lift, exhale, lower. Inhale, lift, exhale, lower. Again, about 5 to 6 of each of these. And lower. Let's do 2 more. Up and down. Up and down. And relax. Good, okay, you're going to make your way up to standing, facing towards me or at the backs of your mats. Standing up nice and tall, a little space between your feet, a little softness in your knees. Taking a deep breath in, you're going to slowly roll yourself down to the mat, one vertebrae at a time. And exhaling, you're going to walk out 1, 2, 3.5 steps, bringing yourself into your plank position. Keeping a little softness in your elbows, your hips are down, you have support from your abdomen. If you need to work from your knees here, that's fine. If you can only do 1, that's fine. Our goal will be 3 though. You're going to keep your elbows tight to your sides and reaching back. Slowly bend your elbows, lowering down, maintaining that plank position. And with a big exhale, press yourself back up. Once again, the breath, enabling you to make a better movement. Big breath out, feel it supporting the abs, and 1 more lower. Press back up. And now with an inhale, you're going to take 3 steps back. And exhaling, you're going to slowly roll up your spine to standing. Very nice, everyone. There's your 10-minute Pilates workout. And believe it or not, you have worked every major muscle group in your body. So we invite you to try and join us. 10 minutes a day for 30 days. And remember, there's no substitute for a private session or a group class, so come check us out at the studio as well. Thanks very much, everyone.
All right. Great job, guys. Periscope peaks early and drops off quickly. So if you're going to use it for your stuff, we had 15 viewers came right on. About 2 minutes into it, we were down to 2. And then
Did
1.
they steal to the end?
One stayed the whole time. The Heather, she must have saw us on Facebook. She invited other people to it. She was very interactive with it, left messages, gave us hearts. But I think a lot of them will go, they're archived. You Periscope, don't you? Or not yet?
Not that much. I don't know.
I archive them so people can go back and look. I've seen them. People will go back and look. But we're actually I'm going to turn this off. We'll post this to, I'm going to upload it to both YouTube. Doesn't want to turn off.
When we did the
You're all right.
Periscope